Hello, and welcome to 100% Demon Souls. I am Nerdwords. Please comment, let me know if I missed anything in this episode of our ongoing serial. We will be killing the Tower Knight. The first time, we're in New Game Plus, so the first time through, we did not kill the archers before we killed the Tower Knight. We killed the Tower Knight without going up and killing the archers. So now we don't have to worry about that. Switching to the Fragrant Ring, switching this to the Crescent Sword, and yeah. Let's go to the Lord's Path, World 1-2. So, when the gates of, when the Boletarian Palace world is at pure white, in 1-1, Gates of Boletaria, the dragons don't really show up. Sometimes they're there, but more often than not, the red dragon and the blue dragon are not on their roosts, and the red dragon does not harry you on the bridge. But even in pure white, when you come out onto the Lord's Path, the red dragon will be here, and you should see him fly out. There he is. Oh, I should probably turn my music off, huh? Don't want this video to get flagged for copyright infringement. So the first thing I'm going to do is kill the red dragon before we get to the Tower Knight. So after I'm done streaming this, I'll put in a chapter break so you can basically skip directly to the fight if you want. Okay. We do have to save Ostrava, though, if we want him to show up. Oh, look at that. Took more than 2 hits. And I gotta come up here anyway, because this is where I'm gonna kill the red dragon. And I would just like to clear this out first, because I use the red dragon's attacks to clear the whole bridge before I do anything else. So, in previous videos, I went a little slower in new areas, but we've already been here. Oh, so I'm just going to move as fast as I want to move, which sometimes is fast, and it might be disorienting for you. Oh. Oof. Don't want these guys to kill me just because I'm not using my shield. And yeah, I tend to use a lot of Crescent Moon Grass because they're plentiful, and if you're not being attacked, there's no reason not to use something that you have 50 of. And, I do pick up the things that they drop. You don't have to pick all this stuff up just because we've already gotten it. And yeah, I'm going to skip dialogue. Skip cutscenes. We've seen it all before. We've actually already gone through the whole world and picked everything up. So if you're following this playthrough and trying to mimic it, there's you're really, if you want to pick things up, go ahead and do so, because there's no bad reason to have multiple copies of weapons or rings or anything like that. But for myself, with my main characters, I tend to only keep 1 copy of everything around. One of the things about all of the items, though, is that all of the souls and grasses that you find scattered around, the game is pretty well balanced for that stuff. So it expects you to pick up the souls and the grasses. Obviously, the souls are not as useful in New Game Plus because you have higher level to go up. Now there's only 2 dogs left. I'm gonna run forward. But Yeah. I'm not trying to max out everything. It's just that's sometimes what happens. There's something right here? No, it's just the Dreggling Merchant. Oh, I'm going to buy something from him really quick. I'm going to buy the short spear. We're going to need that a little later. And do I need a club? I think I do. Even though I probably already have two, I'm just going to buy another one. Better safe than sorry. Okay. You can hear that dragon. He's all pissed that I'm down here and he can't roast me. Well, too bad, dragon. That was kind of a risky move. I didn't have to do it, but I am also in body form, and the world, I think, is pure white right now, so it'll move away from pure white if I died. Oh, man, these guys all have Soldier's Lettuce. I never use Soldier's Lettuce. We're playing offline because I just don't want to have to deal with someone invading me while I'm showing the game off. There we go. So, yep. Now we're going to run back to the first tower and kill this guy. Oh, I don't have... Man, I am so prepared for this. I don't have Soul Arrow. Well, freeing Ostrava was kind of what we wanted to do anyway. Man. Okay. I gotta get a good Soul Arrow. I have 115 arrows, and that might be enough to kill the dragon, but I don't think it is. I had warding attuned at the very end of my first playthrough because I was fighting King Allant, and it's very useful against King Allant. And I'll pick up Cloak as well. I'm going to keep Firestorm on there. It was a bad move on my part. Well, I have at the very least opened up the first fog wall, and yeah, I guess I'll just wear the Thief's Ring when I'm going up to the... Like I said, this is going to be under a chapter break that I'm just going to mark as skippable. Where is he? There he is. So there's no reason to watch this. If you are watching it, I'm sorry. Come up here, get him to roast all these guys on this bridge so I don't have to deal with them when I'm done with him. Oh, I have a wooden catalyst with me still. Did not put it away. Right in the ghoulies. Probably shouldn't try to shoot me when you're behind a block like that. Line up my shot. Oh, I got him. Cool. And I have the Ring of Magical Sharpness on. So that should boost my magic. Oh, I forgot to grab the Crisp Blade. I'm going to have to go back for that. Just kidding. So this is probably going to take about 12 minutes. But I'm wearing the Fragrant Ring, and I have the Crescent Sword. I have the Crescent +5 sword, so I'm not going to run out of magic points. I should always regenerate back all the magic points that I use to fire off the Soul Arrow. I think if I was using Soul Ray, it would do more damage, but I didn't pick up Soul Ray during the first game. I'm kind of only picking up the spells that I need to do the things that I'm showing off. I tend to build my characters for versatility, not optimization or specialization in any way. So I'll switch gear and use totally different gear in another area because I think that's also how the game wants you to play. They want you to switch weapons. They want you to be versatile. As I am playing this right now, it is less than 48 hours until Elden Ring comes out. Super excited to start playing another game by From Software and Hidetaka Miyazaki. Actually, if I look at my clock, it's 36 hours, 35 minutes. But yeah, who's waiting, right? Who's really paying attention? I am. Well, for me, it's 36 hours and 35 minutes because that's when the store opens where I can pick up my pre-order. I pre-ordered on Amazon and I got an email notification that I wasn't going to get the game until March 15th. And I was like, fuck that. I'm getting it the day it comes out. I don't know if anybody else had that problem with Amazon, but I live in kind of a remote area. Amazon Prime is not worth it for us in where I live because mail just does not come up here, does not get to me fast enough. If I signed up for Amazon Prime once and it took just as long for packages to arrive as they normally do. I was like, well, this wasn't worth it. Maybe once they start delivering by drone, it'll be worth it, but whatever. Oh yeah, I also got a Twitter notification about an hour ago that Russia invaded the Ukraine, so if you're watching this after the year 2022, I hope we didn't destroy 95% of the population with World War III. Don't mean to complain about Amazon or bring up politics, but that's just the state of the world that I'm living in this moment in time that we're recording. It is technically being streamed, but I don't have really good video software, so I'm not gonna have a bad edit of my gameplay. I just figured I would just stream it. That seems to be the easiest way for me to put it up. And if you understand how to use chapter breaks on YouTube, you can just skip the parts that you don't want to watch. I don't know of anybody who would want to watch 25 hours of Demon Souls. That's about how long it took me to get through the first game and get to New Game Plus. Actually, if I look at my time, 26 and a half hours is what it says, but I think it's actually a lot less than that, because at one point I had my character up on the screen and I was in the room, and I know at least 3 hours passed and I just had my PlayStation on and I was doing something else, and I came back to it and I'm like, oh, whatever. Some people care about those things, but I like to care about important things. Like whether the rent has been paid. I'm still at pure black character tendency, and that really bothers me. I'm not going to be able to move away from that. Well, I just got another notification from my phone. Russia has launched military operations in Ukraine. Great. We're all going to die. Actually, I really wish my phone wouldn't give me these news notifications, because half the time I don't care. Stuff that I can't control and I have no say in. Yeah, this is what we're doing right now. Killing this dragon. 22 hit points a shot. Normally with a character like this, I have magic upgraded to 40 or 50 by now. I don't usually use the Crisp Blade, which is why I forget to pick it up and bring it with me, but maybe the next time I'm in the Nexus, I'll just put it in my inventory and keep it there. Because I never know when I'm gonna have to do this again, and I'd rather be shorter than longer. Probably if you're watching this on a phone, why? Watch it on a desktop or on a tablet. Get the chapter breaks. I don't think chapter breaks show up on a phone. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I was talking about my character tendency. That I'm going to be pure black until I've shifted all 5 worlds to pure white, and I go for the ceramic rings. After I go for the ceramic rings, because I looked it up, and the only way to shift your character tendency to white is to either kill an invading phantom, and killing the black phantoms that appear in pure white, I think, is another way to do it. I don't know if the 3 black phantoms in World 1-4, the King's Tower, affect it. I don't think they do, because I'm pretty sure in my previous playthrough I killed them while I was at black tendency and it didn't shift anything. But yeah, you can, if you're summoned into another person's world as a blue phantom, and you strike the fatal blow against a black phantom that has invaded, then your character tendency will shift towards white, and so will the hosts, actually. And as a host, I think your character tendency only shifts towards white if there is at least one boss still alive in the world from killing an invading black phantom. In World 1, you have Black Phantom Executioner Meralda. In World 2, you have Black Phantom Scurver. In World 3, you have Black Phantom Rydell. World 4 has Black Phantom Satsuki. And World 5 has Black Phantom Selin Vinland. And I think those 5 characters can shift your character tendency towards white. And I don't... Oh, that might have been too soon. Yeah, that was too soon of a shot. I think if you kill all, if you're at words, if I'm at pure black and I kill all 5 of those black phantoms in the pure white worlds, I think I will shift entirely to pure white. So I think character tendency is 5 stages. Not 7 like the worlds are. The worlds are 7 or 8. I don't quite remember. But you do less damage, I think, as a Black Phantom. You definitely have fewer hit points in soul form as a Black Phantom. And I I think your attack power is increased when you invade as a black phantom, when your character tendency is pure black. But if you're pure white, then your attack power is increased as a blue phantom. So if you summoned in to somebody else's world, you actually do more damage. And world tendency, I think, also affects stuff like that. Because in pure white, enemies have fewer hit points and they do less damage. They deal less damage to you. So I think also you do more damage to them if you are, if you're in a pure white world, but then if you are also pure white character tendency, the two, they add together basically. So you'll get these damage bonuses for keeping everything pure white. 22 points of damage. We're almost halfway there. Riveting stuff, right? I had somebody comment on a recent video, and it was that because I stream this stuff and I'm not editing it, they were in the chat that appears on YouTube, and it's like I can't see the chat. I don't know what people are saying. Every once in a while I get a spam bot that comes in and leaves a spam message, so I tend to just delete the messages once I look at the video on YouTube. But somebody was in the chat and they're like, dude, I'm the only one here. Who are you talking to? And man, I really wish I could have seen that chat happening, because then I would have responded like, I'm talking to the future, dude. Talking to people in the future who will watch this video and say, wow, this guy had a lot of time to kill. Okay, I'm actually going to look it up while I'm talking here, so pull up wiki. I'm still paying attention, don't worry. White world tendency decreases enemy hit points, attack, and defense power. That might have been too soon. Oh, it wasn't. Enemies drop fewer upgrade stones. They drop more healing items. Attack power is increased in soul form, while in white world tendency, it increases 10% at white and 20% at pure white. And this stacks with character tendency, which is increased. I don't know how much it's increased by. It increases 10% at white and 20% at pure white. So yeah, if you're pure white character tendency in a pure white world, you're doing 40% more damage. In New Game Plus, everybody has twice as many hit points, so it's to your advantage to stay at pure white for as much as possible after your first playthrough. The only reason to even shift the worlds to pure black is to get the items you can get and the primeval demons, and get the colorless demon souls so you can upgrade some of the boss weapons. And the only reason to shift your character tendency to pure black is to do Mephistopheles' quest, which kills almost everyone in the Nexus. So I can't imagine doing that quest every time you play through the game. New Game Plus, New Game Plus Plus. Like, I try to do it in the first game, and then I just never go back. I'm always pure white after that. Black world tendency increases enemy hit points, attack, and defense power. Enemies hold more souls. Enemies are more likely to drop rare items. The black phantom versions of enemies and NPCs appear in specific locations. Those are black phantoms that I mentioned before. Primeval demons appear in specific locations. Your character's maximum hit points in soul form is reduced in Black World Tendency. So if you're in Black World Tendency and you're pure black character tendency and you're in soul form, you're kind of boned. Oh, so I've been operating under the assumption that each world has 7 states. Like you're at neutral and you need to go 3 toward. Like if you're at neutral, you'd have to go 3 steps towards pure black or 3 steps towards pure white. But I was wrong. There are 8 states. It's kind of like pure white, white, sort of white, white neutral, black neutral, sort of black, black, pure black. Well, you learn something new every day. I think at some point I'll go through and I'll redo these videos and be more organized about it. But, oh shit. I missed it. I missed that one. God damn it. I hate missing them. But that probably won't happen for several months. I would really like to... I'd really like to finish this playthrough before Friday. I don't know if that'll happen. It's Wednesday night right now. Wednesday. 10:42. It's been 7 minutes since I started shooting this guy, and he's still not dead. What did I say? It was going to take about 12 minutes? Probably a pretty accurate statement. Riveting stuff. Riveting YouTube streaming. Hey, let's lighten things up a bit and talk about abortion. That is not my joke. That's a Bill Hicks joke. Love Bill Hicks. I can't see chat, but I do see when somebody joins and starts watching the stream. So I do know that somebody's watching right now. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry that it's boring right now. We're just gotta kill this dragon at 22 hit points a shot. Actually, I wonder if I could stream myself. I've got an iPad next to me. I could pull up YouTube and... I don't know if I could even... Yeah, apparently I can. Oh, I was looking at my screen. I was looking at my iPad and not at my television. There's a little bit of a delay. Hilarious. Well, now I know that I can pull up the stream and I can interact with people who are chatting. I gotta go help Ukraine. Hi, Dude Dark. Well, this video will be saved. So in the early portion of the video, I was kind of talking about how I'm getting notifications on my phone that Russia has invaded Ukraine. So, yeah. Kind of just giving out a message to everybody watching this in the future, if we're all still alive. I'm sorry. Oh, he's almost dead. Maybe only 15 more minutes. I don't like... I know I've talked about... Okay, so in a previous video, I've mentioned that I hate the blue dragon fight because it's just a time sink. It's a time sink and it's a resource sink. It's like you're sitting there and you have to shoot him with spells, and then you have to shoot him with arrows, and you sort of have a time limit because Bior, if you have rescued Bior of the Twin Fangs and he's helping you, the dragon is like just roasting him, and you're trying to kill the dragon before Bior dies. But in later playthroughs, like New Game Plus, there's no way to save Bior. At a certain point, the dragon's hit points and attack power is so boosted that Bior is just always going to die. So it kind of doesn't... It's just not a very good... It's not a well-designed scenario. They really wanted to put a dragon in 2009 when Demon Souls first came out, but it's like their dragons have improved so much. You know that their dragons have improved just by playing Dark Souls 3. There are so many people who get stuck on the dragon in Dark Souls 3. And I'm not even talking about the dragon that is like the set piece. It's like the dragon is part of the environment. I can't remember the name of the dragon, but there's like a hidden area that you drop down into and fight this dragon in his arena. I've only fought him a handful of times because I've only played through Dark Souls 3. I've played through 4 times. I think I've finished it 4 times. It's not as good as Bloodborne. I've only finished Bloodborne twice, so that's not really saying a lot. I think I really love Demon Souls, though. This, I think, is my favorite Soulsborne game. I've finished it multiple times. My main character is on New Game Plus. Excuse me. Almost at the end of hit points. Very, very close. Maybe 8 more castings? 9? 8 or 9? I'm going to be counting them at this point. This is just tedious. I fucking hate it. Running out of things to say. He's not a very smart dragon either. He's like, I'm just going to keep roasting this section of the bridge until it falls apart. Because you might be on it. Dumb, dumb dragon. 4 more hits? 3 more hits? I lost count. 3 more? I'm just guesstimating, really. Wasn't even paying attention to his hit point total. I know that in the first game, in New Game, it's 1,200 hit points. And I think in New Game Plus, it nearly doubles. Nearly doubles. 2 more hits and I think he's dead. If I'm really lucky, I've misestimated it. It's only 1 more hit. Boom! 2 more hits it is. Did I get him? Is he falling? Nope. Almost there. Wow, it's very. Oh, I got him. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Moving on. We're gonna kill the Tower Knight now. So this is New Game Plus, and I probably don't have to pick this stuff up. It's just part of the scenery. Since we're in New Game Plus, and we've already fulfilled the conditions to unlock the trophy, we don't have to fulfill the conditions. So I'm going to go up and kill the archers first thing. And then we'll fight the Tower Knight. It's slightly different if you kill the archers first, because you don't have to constantly be moving. Okay, 2 guys left. I think I can take them. Jerk. Ah! Should have locked on, but I didn't. Oh, that's right. I wanted to switch my fragrant ring to the thief ring. And I am in body form, so if I accidentally die... Ooh, they can see me already? If I accidentally die... you know what? Ay! Ay, caramba. The world will shift to... Oh! Don't want to do that. I should probably heal. Okay, here we go. Throwing knife. Okay, sorry. I was just like focused. Laser focused. Oh, I only have 2 full moon grass. That really sucks. Let's get a free shot on this guy. Soften him up. Pull him out here. Backstab. Don't know why I wasn't getting it on the other guy. Give me your grass. Okay. I don't need the Ring of Magical Sharpness. We're going to put on the Regenerator's Ring. And skipping the cutscene, here we go. Okay, coming up this way. So that renowned warrior soul is always there. It's just part of the scenery. Make sure you don't get hit by the Tower Knight's missile weapon attack there. It'll pretty much hit all of these balustrades, but is that what they're called? Balustrades? They might be balustrades. I don't know. I learn things from reading. I don't always know what everything is called, but I assume that's what that is. It's a railing, at the very least. Most of the time his missiles will hit the railing, but if you're in an opening like this, sometimes you'll get hit by them, and they do a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, I'm going to wait for him to shoot one and then I'm going to go down. Okay. So this is pretty much just like the first fight. You want to do... Oh! Did not expect that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't have really good grass right now, so... And he always backs himself up into a corner. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Man, why isn't he falling? I don't get it. Now he falls. Right when his head is going to be fucking against the wall. Oh. Oh, man! Wow. Yeah. It's a little harder in New Game Plus. I will give it that. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to go back to the Nexus and clean my wounds. Oh, I can level up once.
May thy strength help.
I was worried sick.
I was worried sick. You were worried sick. Why all the worry? I thought... Oh, gash resistance ring. I was like, I thought I had 9 rings. Why do I have 10 rings? Okay, putting all these souls away. Do I have anything else to put away? Club, short spear, spiked shield. Okay, let's switch.
We are indebted to you.
Sure you are.
I was worried sick.
Inventory management. This is where the real Dark Souls begins. Okay, that is it. We have killed him. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.